Hey, Eloise here. This week on Clinic Chats, I want to talk about trusting yourself. Hey, Eloise here. I'm an intuitive healer based in the UK. And hello, welcome to my channel if you're new. Hi, welcome back if you're a regular viewer. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Help the channel grow, write a comment, put a smiley face in it if you enjoy it. So, this week I want to talk about trust. So, when I sat down and said, what does everyone need to know about? We got onto the topic of trusting yourself. Now, when you trust yourself and you really trust yourself, you have a different level of power, potency, confidence in the world. Like you've got your own back. And I would love all of my clients and students to feel that. Now, not everybody does. There's a lot of anxiety in the world, there's a lot of problems, and a lot of this can come down to lack of trust. So when I look at trusting myself and having my own back, I think a lot about how sometimes we say we're going to do something and then we don't. And that can set up a lack of trust between you and your body. And that can be a disaster. So, what do I mean? Like, we say, I'm going to do, you know, some exercise, or I'm going to start exercising more, or I'm going to eat healthily, or I'm not going to drink this week, or we make this kind of thing to the universe, and our bodies are like, hey body, this week I'm not going to do this, and then we do it, or we say we're going to exercise and we don't, or now I'm not saying that we should override the circumstances. Like, if you were going to go for a run and it starts snowing, maybe a walk might be more practical, depending on where you are and whether you're set up for snow. But also, if your body says, hey, I don't want to go for a run today, then that's a legitimate reason to not go for a run. But if you've set, like a New Year's resolution or something to do something, and then you don't take any action on it at all, your body's like, can I trust anything that they say? Like when they make a declaration, they promise me they're going to do something and they don't do it. This, can cause problems and set up distrust even within our own dynamic. And then we kind of lack trust in ourselves and it kind of snowballs from there. Now, sometimes we do say we're going to do something and we don't for various reasons. Like sometimes I declare I'm going to start running, and then my body goes, "No, you're not," and gives me a bad foot or something. It's just like I'm like, okay. So we need to sometimes make these kind of um, declarations. We need to check in with our body and see if our body's on board with these things. But if it is, and then we don't do it, I think we're really setting ourselves up for disaster. Now, we need to do the basics in life. We need to sleep, we need to drink water, we need to eat as healthily as we can. Not all the time, like 80% of the time, be awesome. We need to move our bodies every day. Like, if we don't, we can get into problems and trouble and all kinds of issues. So, when these basic things, we say, I'm going to go to bed by 10 o'clock, and then we don't, and we don't get 8 hours or whatever it is your body loves, it's setting up this distrust. So I don't want you to sit there judging yourself and go, "Oh my God, I've been doing that a lot." Be gentle with yourself, but be careful what you're saying to your body, what you're declaring to the universe. It may be a, "Hey, body, maybe we'll do this tomorrow. Hey, body, would you like to go for a run tomorrow?" Not, "I'm going to go for a run tomorrow," and then oversleep. Your body may be overriding you. So this is working with our bodies, but also not letting ourselves off the hook. If we commit to something, unless something comes up, do it. If we say we're going to go to bed at a certain time, do it. Don't sit scrolling on your phone for hours. We need to set up this trust that when we say we're going to do something, we do it. So for me, with my body, it's the same in a relationship. If I was in a relationship and I kept saying, oh, I'm going to do that nice thing for you, and then I never do. Or I promise I'm going to talk nicely to you, and then I just shout at them every day and call them every name under the sun. That relationship is not going to last very long. If I'm not reliable and I'm not doing what I say I'm going to do, and I'm just being a really horrible friend or lover or whatever, that relationship not going to last long. It's the same with our bodies. It's the longest relationship we ever have is with ourselves. So if we say we're going to do something, we should be doing it, because that sets up this beautiful space of trust and confidence and energy for our bodies. And think of them as your best friend. If you promised your best friend to do something, would you do it? Yeah. There's going to be times when we can't and we won't, and that's fine. But if you're constantly saying you're going to do one thing and then you don't do it, you need to look at it with gentleness, with empathy for yourself, and just say, hey, we've got to stop making these declarations and promises if we're not going to act on them. Maybe there's a different way of being. Maybe there's something else we can explore that will build trust with our bodies in a deeper way. Asking your body what it wants, having that conversation. It's like, hey, body, do you want to do some exercise today? Yes, no, yes. Okay, we're going to exercise. Body, what would you like to do? Do you want to go dancing? Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go to the gym? Do you want to, and seeing what comes up. It's a very easy way of living. Instead of declaring I'm going to go to the gym every day for 30 days, your body might not want that. So it's building up this lack of trust, and we really want to build the relationship so that you have great trust in yourself, builds your confidence, you feel more secure and safe in life, and then, the world is your oyster. It's a weird saying, isn't it? Anyway, I hope you find this useful. If you've broken trust with yourself, start that journey of healing that relationship. If you've got any comments or thoughts on this, please pop it in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. And yeah, what can you do to build trust in your body and your body to build trust in you today? Have a great week. Take care. Bye.